Hello everybody, this is Ketchup Potato, and welcome to a new segment that I call I'm Sick. No, this is Final Fantasy Tactics, which is, I have an interesting thing with this game. This playthrough is going to be, I'm not going to say blind, because I've played some of it. Oh yes, that's right. The things are backwards. No, I'm not going to say blind. I've played... How much of it have I played? Some of it. The real interesting thing is going to be the fact that I extensively... Can I select past this? Okay. I've played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Advance 2. So I'm used to the gameplay styles of those games. Not this one so much. And it is very different being the first in the series. But perhaps we should talk about that later, and I should be paying attention to what's happening in the opening screens. Everybody living here knows this hero's tale, and how slow the text moves. But we also know that what we see with our eyes alone isn't necessarily the truth. Wah wah. Here's a young man. He is the strongest son of the noble Beluv. Bolova? I feel like I should pronounce that French, but it's not coming to me properly. Pillars of knighthood. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but he looks an awful lot like March from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Purposefully, I'm assuming. According to the Dre report released last year, concealed for many years by Church, not the church, just Church, this unknown man is the true hero. Except he looks way the heck cooler than March does, but whatever. The Church claims he was a blasphemer, an anarchist, the root of all evil. But is this the truth? I don't know. Won't you join me on a journey for the truth? I guess, if I have to. Before that, please tell me your name and birthday. If that is your real name. Okay, can we get on with it then? There we go. Alright. First of all, what's going to screw me over is this is the only PlayStation game that I've ever played. I have played more PlayStation 2. Primarily, I'm a Nintendo person. As you'll notice, this is my first non-Nintendo game, on my channel. We will go with our normal naming convention for loser. So, since it's the only PlayStation game, I'm used to pressing the X button for the general acceptance button, but here it's the circle button, which throws me off very much. Loser is okay. Now, I'm going to put in my real birthday. I have heard that it is not a good idea to do this. Not that to put in your real birthday is bad, but that there's a whole thing with, what do you call them? Zodiacs. So, I'm a Leo in August 10th, and I've heard that Leo is not a good way to go. But I have not enough knowledge whatsoever to be making that call. So I'm just going to go with it, and consequences be damned. Alright, this animation looks pretty nice. However, like this opening stuff, this landscape looks pretty good, even for PlayStation. The Zodiac Brave story. Woohoo! But then we get into the characters, and as soon as those show up, man. So as I mentioned, I'm kind of sick. I have a bit of a head cold. Thanks, boyfriend. So, my voice is probably Final Fantasy Tactics TM. So my voice is probably going to be a little off today, but that's going to have to happen. Because today I'm off work, and I want to record. And, that text, oh man, that font. That font, though. It's a beautiful font. Alright, so this character doesn't look too bad. I know it's probably stupid to be hating on PlayStation-era graphics, but it's gonna happen, so whatever. I think their eyes are what's killing me. They're, like, dead and soulless. I did not realize how long this introduction was going to be taking. I've also not played long enough to 100% know what this opening cutscene is referring to. This music's pretty rockin', though. The Tactics series has good music, overall. Which is something that I am a big fan of. I tend to play games with good music. Not on purpose, it just kind of happens. Now, if a game is really, really bad, but has really good music, would that be enough to entice me and keep me playing? That's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that. Have I played a game that's really bad with good music? Well, not off the top of my head. Now, I've played plenty of games that are frustrating, that have really good music. Not that they're bad necessarily. They have a lot of bad stuff about them, but they are not bad. I know that could make them bad games. I'm not really sure. That's pretty subjective right there. But, oh, is this just the opening cutscene leading up to the first fight? That could be. I guess that makes sense. So, as I said, I've played the second two games in the series extensively, and this one not very much. So I'm definitely going to be oftentimes making reference to the playstyles, not the playstyles, the different... Go by! Come on! The difference in combat. Oh, the text. God, please help us, sinful children of Ivalice. I forgot how slow that goes. Princess of India, let's go. Just a moment, Agrius. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna pronounce all these names. The guards have already arrived. Princess, don't give Agrius trouble. Please hurry. This game also has a much, much darker storyline than the other two games do. What's going on? It's been nearly an hour. Don't be rude to the Princess Gafgarion. Gafgarion. These names, man. Is this going to be alright, Agrius? This is an urgent issue for us. I've also heard that the translation of all the text of this is not so good. As evidence in the title, The Zodiac Brave Story, I'm pretty sure that's itself poorly translated. So there are rude knaves even among the Hakuten, which they didn't translate either. Weird. I'm being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hakuten. I'm not obliged to show respect to you. What? How dare you? Enough, let's go. Go with God. You too, Simon. Simon! Gafarius, Gafgarion, Agrius, Ovelia, and Simon. Lady Agrius, the enemy! Prince Gultana's men? What one must do to make money. What, loser, you have a problem too? I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. That's right, and don't you forget it. Well then, let's go. I'm also not sure how much I'm gonna be showing of the game? Oh god. I know that sounds weird to say, but these games tend to have lots and lots of in-between stuff going on in the story. Like lots of fighting in between, grinding basically. I feel like it's the equivalent of grinding, which you don't really want to show because it's boring, because all it is the same thing over and over and over again. So I might just show mostly story fights. Maybe a few in between things. Like, I don't know if there's any real side quests in this game. I don't know. I haven't played it enough. I haven't explored it enough. We're just gonna kind of go with it and do whatever. Pardon my snot. Fool! Only idiots attack head-on. Leave this to us. We can't make money that way. Rad, loser. Rad, loser, follow me! Okay, now he's gonna be... Is that other character's name seriously Rad? Whew! So, Gafgarion is definitely now going to be a surfer dude. Well, man, loser, it's time to go! Or a hippie, I don't know. Kill them all, man. Don't leave any survivors. Way cool, dude. Nonsense, there's no need to kill them. That's just what Goltana wants us to do. Just let them go. That's impossible. Well, man, that's impossible. I also have a tendency to skip through the text and not pay 100% attention, so I don't really know exactly always what's going on in the plot. So now I'm going to have to, because I'm going to be reading the text. So here's your introductory battle. There I am. Now, let me make sure I remember how to do this. Apparently, the auto-battle command is really, really good in this game. Like, you could just sit there and auto-battle and probably do pretty well with it. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. What actions do I have? Guts. Oh, I can accumulate and wish. Which button? Okay, the select button tells me what to do. I always have to double-check everything, since it's so different. Nope, nope. Okay, pay attention. Circle button is selecting things. Move your thumb away from the habit of choosing the X button. So, first of all, the first thing I have with this game is that in Tactics Advance, you can, like, I could move to this spot, try and use an attack. Oh, I missed. I don't have enough range. Let me go back and move again. Not so with this game. You move once, you're stuck there. So you have to plan it very carefully. And it's a problem, because the terrain is a little difficult to manage. It's a little more difficult than the other games. So, I can't really do much. These are all my guys, right? And those are all the other guys. So I'm going to stand over here for the moment. See, it asks, are you sure you want to move here? But I'm not sure until after I've moved there. So it's a little frustrating. So for now, I'm just going to accumulate. And then at the end of the attack, you get judge points. Judge points? Is that what you'd call them? JP. And experience. Which is something I definitely like that Tactics Advance did. Tactics Advance 2 took away. Sad face. Because it guarantees that even if you have a super weak character and he walks up to the most powerful character on the board, you hit him once, you get some good experience, and then he probably is going to kill you in the next hit, but you've at least got that experience. You have not thrown your life away for no reason. And that I like. I've also heard it's possible to lose this fight, but I think the RGN has to be, or RNG, the RNG has to be ridiculously bad. Oh, archers. We will get into that later. Whoa, is that guy dead already? I need to pay more attention. I'm talking, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. This introduction fight is also really boring because I don't control any of my other party members. They're all guests, so they do what they like. Pachow! Guarded. Oh my charge. Gafgarion! Everybody's moving too fast, I don't know what's happening. Master of all swords, cut energy, night sword! So, since I am feeling poorly, I am drinking one of those emergency drinks that have like 10,000% of your daily recommended value of vitamin C. It's the raspberry flavor, which is the only flavor that's any good. And it still tastes a little bit like soap. But I'm drinking it anyway, because it's good for me. Oh good, I get another turn. Okay, okay. And let's see. No, I want to turn the... there it is. Turn. I also don't like how the map moves. So I have to remember, okay. L1 turns the map, and L2 turns the map, and then L2 zooms in and out, and that one does that. Okay. So. Blah. All right, now I'm moving. Where do I want to go? Ooh, I can kill this guy. I'm gonna kill you. Attack. Sweet. Dead face. Yay, I leveled up. Cool beans. Oh, intro fights are boring. And they take forever. Jeez. But that's how it go. Dat how they do do. Dat do do. And my team's doing a pretty good job. The other thing I don't like is all the troops kind of look the same. Like, I can kind of tell who the knights are compared to who the archer is, although I wouldn't recognize that as an archer myself. And there's a squire. I kind of know what everybody looks like class-wise, but they still kind of blend together. Everybody's got the same color hair, everybody's got the same color clothes. I think it gets a little more obvious when you get away from these basic physical classes. Like, the mages obviously look very different from the squires and the knights, but it's still a little bit bleh. And certainly compared to the later editions of the game, or the later additions to the series, Advance and Advance 2, everybody's character designs look a lot different. Now, is there anything I can actually do? Guest enemy. Oh, that's an enemy. I can reach him and kill him, I think. I can indeed. Sweet. You're dead, son! See, this is going very easily. The rest of the fights might not. This game is also insanely hard. Insanely hard. Maybe it's just me? Because I've also, in looking up strategies and job charts and stuff, I've also seen challenges for this game. For example, solo challenges with the main character. How in the world are you supposed to do that? I cannot even imagine soloing this game. It's just sheer amount of troops. You need all your troops. Units, I'm sorry. Come here, be quiet. Why should I listen to you? What an annoying princess. Jeez, it's violent. He just punched her in the gut. Wait. Tough, don't blame us. Blame yourself or God. Oh, God. So much God. Delita? You're alive, Delita? But why are you in Goltana's troops? Why? Why? Oh, loser. Ramza, that's the character's real name. Forget that, he's loser. Now loading. Time for some slow text. Delita's name appears for the first time a year before the Lion War broke out. Oh, this text is awful. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs. Money. You can't speed it up. Why? I hate this part so much. Why they just slowed for had no jobs, little money, and then sped quote unquote back for. I just it's stupid. Many became thieves and rebels plotting rebellion against the royal family. I may have to speed some of these scenes up when they do this kind of text. At that time, the robbery and murder were commonplace in Evilis. Many heroes and wizards came out of there. And Garland was no exception either. Oh, God. Killing me. Killing you, guy. Chapter 1. The Meager. Military Academy's auditorium. Oh man, are we almost ready for this? Are we almost getting to things that I can do? I heard another wagon bound for Egros was attacked. Must have been the Death Corps. Something's starting. Know anything, Delita? And there's me! And there's Delita, the jerk. Question mark? No, but I can guess. What do you mean? Prince Larg's coming to town. Prince Larg? Why? Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor of Limbury, too. That's news. It's not an official visit, is it? There are danger zones everywhere in Evilis. The Hokuten Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men. So they need us cadets. Everyone, fall in! He must be the Teach. Yo, Teach, sup? You have a mission. As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing in Galleon. The traitorous Death Corps detest the royal family. We cannot overlook them. We will begin exterminating, not examining, these traitors, by order of our master. Larg's knights stationed at Egros Castle and many other troops will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Egros and help guard it. Yo, Teach. Looks the same. Except it's a lady? Yes, because she has long hair. Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations now to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line of operations. That is all. Prepare immediately. Do we go straight into this fight? I think we do. Yes, we do. Do I want to save? Which card is in slot 1? Here's all my old files. Oh, I think I was mad at this game. That's why I named myself that. So we're going to start in file 5. I already saved there. Okay. Done. This is the first game that really made me ever save in a bunch of different save files, too. Okay, looking at the time, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know a lot didn't happen. I apologize for that. But that's the way this game might have to be. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!